Rolling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Friday Podcast Anxiety News segment. It's a few hours later since I recorded this first half of the podcast. Hence the shirt change. I got sweaty, did some yard work, cooked, cleaned, did a bunch of shit, right? So we're back. So today from SidePost, that's PSYPOST.org, brain rhythms tied to social anxiety may explain why mistakes linger in memory. Ooh, boy, do they ever? Like yesterday, like mistakes, good things you do, that goes out of your memory, like short-term memory real quick. With those mistakes, for some reason, they last the longest. People with higher levels of social anxiety are more likely to remember faces they saw while making mistakes. And this may be due to how their brains respond to errors in the moment. A new study published in Cognitive, Affective, and Behavioral Neuroscience suggests that social anxiety is linked to enhanced neural activity in the brain's monitoring system during errors, which in turn predicts stronger memory for those moments. This finding could help explain why social anxiety persists over time and may eventually guide more targeted treatments. The authors of the study sought to better understand how social anxiety affects the way people process and remember social situations. According to psychological models, individuals with social anxiety tend to focus more on their mistakes and perceived flaws in social settings. Bing, bing, bing. This heightened self-focus can lead to biased memories, where negative moments are more likely to be remembered than positive or neutral ones. These memory biases can reinforce anxious beliefs and behaviors, creating a cycle that maintains or worsens social anxiety over time. While previous research has shown that people with social anxiety exhibit stronger brain responses to errors, it remained unclear whether those neural responses had any lasting impact, such as changing how people remember what happened during social mistakes. Faux pas, you could say. The goal of the new study was to test whether brain activity related to error monitoring could help explain the memory biases seen in socially anxious individuals. Quote, our research highlights two key findings regarding individuals with higher social anxiety symptoms, unquote, Hosseini said. First, they demonstrate heightened brain activity when registering their own mistakes, reflecting more intensive error monitoring. Second, they show an enhanced ability to recall contextual details that were present when those errors occurred, even without actively trying to memorize them. This combination points toward a potential brain mechanism contributing to social anxiety. The act of monitoring errors more intensely may inadvertently strengthen the memory trace for associated information present during those moments. So we gotta monitor more closely positive instances and neutral ones instead of the negative ones. It's easier for some reason. It's more addictive. It's like candy. Like, oh, the negative one. Nah. But a positive one's like eating fruit. Like, yo, you know what? That was a positive interaction. I want to think about that for a little while. I'm actually going to write that down. That's what I need to start doing. That's very interesting. I like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time on Anxiety News. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.